So there we go, got some timber mill, got some 4x2s, got some sort of 6-7x2s and things like that. None of it's particularly perfect, but I don't care. It will make workbenches, it will make a tea station, etc., and a first aid station in the tool shed bunker, which I've now called it. So what I'm going to do now is, while the weather's good for the rest of the day, we've had a load of wood chip delivered, so I'm going to jump in the digger and try and get it out of the way so more wood chip can be delivered. So I've rested now for a quick brew and a cigarette and surveying what I've done today. The bandsaw mill's been in use. Obviously we've milled a load more timber. There should be enough there now to build all the workbenches and things like that in the tool shed. I've been over to the wood chip pile and dragged that away from where they tip it and started bringing that out onto the willow itself, but the field is very wet, so I've got to be careful not to get the digger stuck. A little bit of cleaning up on the lanes and stuff like that. So really now the weather's going to be atrocious for the next week or so. So I've got loads of timber, so I can be working indoors. I've just got to tidy all of this area up and turn it into a proper workspace. And now I've got all the wiring and everything else done, I can get all of that stuff tidied away. I'm house sitting from this weekend for a couple of weeks over Christmas into New Year. So don't know how much I'll get done on site. I'll try and do a few little updates. But pretty much that's it now with the drone footage and everything else. Shows you where we're up to with the site in 2025. Hoping in 2026 to keep pressing forward through January, March, into spring, and then hopefully we can really turn our attention to the front of the site and start building some of the Viking buildings. As always, it's funding. You know, there's a lot of this work is, I mean, you've seen the amount of messing about I have to do with the bandsaw mill to cut timber. There is a hydraulic system on it, however we haven't got a decent battery to run it, and at this time of the year it's then recharging the battery to run it and things like that. So getting it into a proper bandsaw mill shed where we can hook up proper mains power in through, connect all the hydraulics to that to shift the logs around on the bed, will make life a lot easier. We can then put lasers on the sawmill as well to do all the alignment for us, so we're not having to manually mark and faff around and look and see whether the blade's in the right place every single time we do a cut. We'll speed the process up. If you want to know more about bandsaw milling, there's a brilliant channel called Sawing with Sandy. He's based up in Canada, Ontario, Canada. If you look some of his earlier videos with the woodland mills, with the laser system on it and things like that, you'll see how much of a game changer it is for us. It's all about motivation to me. It's a case of either, as I said before, you know, oh, going to go out bandsaw milling, or oh, I've got to go out bandsaw milling. At the moment, it's the latter. I really want to turn it to the first one, really, where I'm jumping out of bed to go and mill timber, and I'm jumping out of bed to do all the other jobs, but because there's so much manual labour involved, it is a bit daunting, especially during the winter. So the more funds we can raise, the better equipment we can buy, the faster we can do things, everything will move forward quicker, and we'll get this lot built and start enjoying it as a community. So if I don't speak to you beforehand, have a great Christmas and a happy new year, and speak to you soon. Cheers.